What if I told you the man behind Tesla and SpaceX helped build OpenAI, then turned against it, and that he's now racing to merge your brain with computer to stop the very AI he helped create? In this video, we're going deep into the mind of Elon Musk, tech genius, billionaire, meme lord, and, depending on who you ask, either the savior or destroyer of the future. We're talking OpenAI, Neuralink, and Musk's chilling AI warnings. You'll hear about why Elon helped create OpenAI, and why he later called it a mistake, the wild reasons he thinks we need to plug our brains into machines, and the very real danger he sees coming from artificial intelligence. This isn't just a story about tech. It's about power, control, and what might be humanity's last stand against something we may not be able to stop. Let's rewind a bit. It's 2015. Elon Musk, Sam Altman, and a few other tech heavyweights team up to launch OpenAI. The goal? To make sure artificial intelligence is safe. They didn't want AI power locked inside megacorporations like Google. They wanted to open source it, spread it out, make it safe for humanity. Sounds noble, right? Musk put down a cool $50 million. But just a few years later, he backed away. Quietly at first, then publicly. He started criticizing OpenAI, say it was no longer open and that it had been taken over by Microsoft. He called it a closed-source, profit-maximizing entity that now posed the exact kind of threat it was created to stop. Let that sink in. He literally said, "I'm worried about AI more than anything else." Why such a dramatic shift? Elon's deepest fear is something called AGI, Artificial General Intelligence. That's an AI smarter than any human, not just at math or writing or playing chess, at everything. AGI could outthink us, outstrategize us, and, according to Musk, treat humans the way we treat ants. He said it many times. With artificial intelligence, we're summoning the demon, and he's not alone. Experts like the late Stephen Hawking, Geoffrey Hinton, and Nick Bostrom have echoed similar concerns. Musk doesn't just talk about this in interviews. He puts his money where his mouth is. In 2019, he launched Neuralink, a company that's literally building brain-computer interfaces. Their goal? To create a neural lace, something that connects your brain directly to a computer. Let's be real. The idea of putting a chip in your head sounds like sci-fi horror stuff. But Elon says it's not about turning people into robots. It's about keeping up with the robots. Right now, AI is evolving faster than we can even understand it. The human brain, meanwhile, is stuck. Our only interface is still fingers on keyboards and eyes on screens. In Musk's words, our bandwidth is too low. So Neuralink wants to bridge that gap. If you can think a thought and have a computer understand it instantly, you become, essentially, part machine, a cyborg, but not in the Terminator sense. More like AI with human values. And here's the kicker. Musk doesn't think we have much time. Here's the real problem. We're building AI systems we don't fully understand. OpenAI's GPT models, Google's Gemini, Anthropic's Claude. All these systems are growing more powerful, more fluent, more capable of making decisions. And unlike humans, they don't get tired. They don't sleep. They don't feel guilt. They just compute. The issue isn't that they'll become evil. It's that they might become indifferent. Let's say you tell a super smart AI to stop climate change. It might decide the best way is to get rid of humans, since we're the main cause. It wouldn't hate us. It would just see us as a variable to remove. That's the alignment problem. How do you make sure a super intelligent AI shares your values? Elon Musk believes we're way behind on this. He thinks the tech world is rushing headfirst into danger, blinded by profits, competition, and ego. And the scariest part? He might be right. Let's dig into a few major events that highlight Musk's journey from AI optimist to AI doomsayer. 1. The OpenAI breakup. According to Musk, he left OpenAI because the team wouldn't agree to merge with Tesla and give him control. They wanted independence. He wanted alignment. He later tweeted, "I didn't agree with some of what the OpenAI team wanted to do. I thought they should be more focused on AI safety." Since then, OpenAI has become increasingly secretive. In 2023, they launched GPT-4, but refused to say how it works or what data it was trained on. This is the exact opposite of open. Even worse, OpenAI signed a multi-billion-dollar deal with Microsoft, giving the tech giant exclusive rights to integrate their models into products like Bing and Office. To Musk, that's basically creating a corporate AI superpower, and one with zero public accountability. 2. The rise of XAI. In 2023, Musk launched XAI, his own AI company. The goal? Compete with OpenAI and Google, but do it safely. Musk says XAI is focused on building an AI that's truth-seeking. That means it should never lie, never manipulate, never hide the truth. But here's the problem. Whose truth? In a world full of misinformation, half-truths, and propaganda, even the idea of truth gets slippery. How do you train an AI to be honest when humans can't even agree on what's real? 3. Neuralink human trials. In 2024, Neuralink started its first human trials. A man who was paralyzed received the implant and, according to Musk, was able to control a computer just by thinking. It's a huge deal, not just for people with disabilities, but for Musk's long-term plan. Neuralink could eventually be used to connect your brain to AI in real time. Imagine Googling something just by thinking, or backing up your memories, or translating thoughts into any language instantly. But it also raises massive questions. Who controls the tech? What happens if it gets hacked? Could it be used to manipulate or monitor people? Musk says we'll need Neuralink to stay relevant in an AI future. But many worry it's just trading one existential risk for another. Here's where things get wild. In a 2023 interview, Musk was asked, if AI becomes smarter than us, how do we stay in control? His answer? We don't. He said that if AGI reaches a certain threshold, no one, not him, not governments, not even its creators, can guarantee it will behave. This isn't just a theory. In March 2023, over 1,000 tech leaders and researchers, including Musk, signed a letter calling for a pause on giant AI experiments. They said we're creating systems with human competitive intelligence, and no one really knows what happens next. Governments are scrambling to catch up. In the US, the EU, China, regulators are trying to put guardrails in place. But these laws move slowly. AI doesn't. So, Musk has decided to fight fire with fire. With XAI and Neuralink in Tesla's AI division, he's trying to build tools to coexist with AI, or at least not get crushed by it. Elon Musk is a complicated guy. He helped build OpenAI, then turned against it. He warns about AI destroying humanity, while building brain chips to help us fight back. He says truth matters, but also trolls people on Twitter for fun. Love him or hate him. Musk is one of the few people thinking about AI not just as a business, but as a civilization-level risk. And he's not sitting on the sidelines. He's diving in, funding the fight, and even betting his own brain on the outcome. Whether he's right or wrong isn't the question. The real question is, are we ready for the world he says is coming? Subscribe if you're interested in everything AI.